This time on Distant Shores, we take you to the Netherlands, to Enksail Yachts, to show you the interesting method being used to construct the interior of our new Orion 49 sailboat. Paul and I need to come to a decision on the wood finish for our cabinetry. We're divided on whether it should be cherry or mahogany. A tour of a wood veneer manufacturing facility helps us out, and we learn how veneered plywood for yachts is constructed. What do we decide on and why? Stay tuned to find out. We're Cheryl and Paul Shard, hosts of the Distant Shores Sailing Adventure TV series. We've been cruising and living aboard for 33 years, documenting the sailing lifestyle. Join us for the building of our fifth boat, a custom aluminum Orion 49.
While the hull is in the paint shop, they have moved ahead with the interior by building a mocked-up full-scale frame. This speeds the building process by letting woodworkers build the interior outside the yacht, in parallel with workers fitting plumbing, engine, and other systems inside the yacht. In these days of long waiting times for boat delivery, Enksail Yachts predicts they will be able to build an extra boat a year using this method. The next available build slot at Enksail is now September 2023, so if you want to move ahead on your cruising adventures, this space could be yours. The next stage of the boat building will be construction of the interior, and much of that will be in plywood connected to the aluminum framing shown here in blue. Cheryl and I have owned 4 boats over our 33 years of international sailing, and this is the first boat builder we have worked with who uses this method.
Like all customers of Enksail Yachts, we were given the opportunity to choose the specific pieces of wood that would be used for the veneer on the plywood, another first for us. To do this, we traveled 2 hours, nearly to the border with Germany, to visit Kuiper Holland, a world-renowned specialist in manufacturing veneered plywood for yachts, and learned how veneered plywood is constructed.
Hello, how are you? Very
Hi.
nice to meet
Als.
you.
Hi, hello, Als. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
We first go
Okay.
all the way.
All right. It's a huge facility you have. How many different types of wood might you have at one time?
We have around 80 species of wood, and but a lot more. This is around 60,000 in the world. But an oak in Holland or an oak in Germany is different than an oak in France or an oak in America. And it's the same with mahogany, for example. You say mahogany, but you have Sapele Mahogany, Sapele Mahogany, Tiama Mahogany, Kaya Mahogany, a lot of different kinds.
Okay.
Yeah. MDF is used for the interior market, for making the kitchens or furniture and everything. And then we have the plywood, and the plywood is more used in the yacht industry. Right. And we have 3 different kinds of plywood. It's an okame from Africa, and then we have a poplar plywood, which is lighter. That's from Spain. And we have the queen ply, and that's from Indonesia.
Plywood is much stronger than solid wood since it's built up with multiple layers laid across the grain. It's also cheaper and much more sustainable than building with solid wood.
And it's even more lighter. Yeah, so weight is an issue on some boats.
Yes,
So-
very
so-
much a consideration.
So
for
like
yachts.
also in some sailing boats, they want extremely light, extremely the carbon fiber sailing boats. They want to use with foam, with composite material.
To make it
Yeah.
lighter.
To make it lighter and lighter. Yeah.
It's very special for us building a custom boat to be able to come and actually choose the wood that's going to go on our boat.
Yeah. That is quite important to choose the wood, because every tree is different. Every human is different, but also every tree. You know?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Paul and I are having a bit of a discussion. I really like cherry. He really likes mahogany. But maybe by taking a look at the mahogany here, I'll find some that I really like.
We go to the Veneer Department.
Okay.
Yeah, we will show. Everything what we do is custom made. In a yacht, for example, in a sailing boat for 15 meters, you need around 80 panels, 60 till 80 panels, in all different thicknesses. in 4 millimeter, in 9 millimeter, 12 millimeter, 15 millimeter. Depends on the walls or floor or whatever what you want. So so we sort out all the material in the different thicknesses, and then we start to look at the veneer. No. This is for a motorboat, a small motorboat. Say one panel of 15 meters, 3 meter 5 length, 12 panels, 1.5 millimeters, 25 one side, 4 millimeters, 20 panels one side, 6 millimeters, 8 panels double side, 15 millimeters. No. This is, and then 10 panels on MDF, 15 millimeters. So from this here, all this, that makes one motorboat of say 14, 15 meters. Ja. Ja, jij moet wel lachen, hè?
Using a stack of cherry wood, Hans explains the way a tree is cut into slices to make veneer and the names given based on the way it is cut on the cross section.
This is a log, and then they start to slice it. Slice it. Yes. And then you have, in the beginning you see like this, it's small. Then here it's the crown cut like this, it's wider. And then here, this is the heart, you can forget it. But here, all the grain straight, so this is the quarter cut. And even also on this side, this is the stripy veneer. And then here you have the crown, and then it's end with this.
Okay, I never understood that before, thank you.
So that is, but you cannot say this is better than this.
No.
That's personal. That's personal. This is the fashion.
Yes.
Some wants stripy, the other one wants a crown. Depends on the person. The super yacht builders said that the 100 meter yachts, they want the best, or in their opinion the best, but no defects, nothing. It must look like plastic, almost look like plastic. Yeah. In my opinion, wood needs a little bit small defects. That's a part of the wood.
It's part of the personality of the wood.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's not, yeah. So that's, but that is also nice in our business to find the nice logs, yeah, but not always the perfect logs.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We call it a Book of Veneer. You can read it like a book. And here it says this is the log number, 32 sheets, 2 meter. The length is 2 meter 80, 24 centimeters width. It's in 21.50 square meters. Yeah. Yeah. So what you here see, this log has the same log number, and we go down, down, down. This is amazing. This is one log. This is all one log.
Huge.
Yeah, this is a huge log. Same with some, for example, mahogany. It's always a big log. Yeah. Cherry is a small log.
Oh.
Yeah. So
You get more.
and cherry maybe 300-400 square meters is in one log.
Right.
In mahogany, it's 2,000 square meters in one log. I can show you something. It's a child can break this.
Right.
No problem.
Yeah.
A child can do it. I'm not the strongest man, but the strongest man cannot.
The
Right.
tensile strength is huge.
So this is
Strength
this
this
is
way.
yeah. It's amazing how strong wood is.
Thank you.
This is Sapele quarter cut, and what they do here, they cut the length.
Right.
Because the panel is 2 meter 50 and this is 270, so but always a small damage on the, so we need the length that is
Because the end is damaged.
yeah, so we cut it here in the length, then here they cut it in the width that is completely straight. Oh. Ik weet niet hoeveel platen gaan erin. Bij jullie? Ja. Zeg maar een 100 platen. Ja. Ja.
Ze komen ook veel verder, dus ik denk dat er ook wel een stuk...
In this book is 33 square meters. Normally here we have around 7 to 8 sheets of 250 by 125. This is 1 yard.
About 50 feet.
About 50 feet.
This amount of veneer is what will be bonded onto the sheets of plywood necessary to build one yacht of 50 feet.
It's glued on the sides, and what you see here on this is a Book of Veneer, and here's glue on it. On the 0.6 millimeter is glue on it, and it's a time or hardened glue. So under temperature, it will get active. Yeah. And this is the joinery machine. He makes the joints of the veneer. He's flipping the veneer. One, and this he will slide, and the next one he will flip. You see that it is book matched. Yeah, yeah. You make it an open book. They go here because a panel is a width of 125 centimeters, and the tree is small. Of the veneer is small, and now here they make a joint so that this is the size of a panel.
So that's the same pieces we just saw?
Yeah, yeah. This is dark. This one. This is dark. This one is dark. And if this is dark, eh? And I flip it. This is light, this is light, this is light. Now you see here light. And you flip it, it's dark. Yeah. You see now, this is light. When you do this, it's dark. But with oak or walnut, you won't see this. Yeah. Yeah. This is a Sapele Mahogany. Yeah. It's mahogany. Yeah. So from here, you see this. This is from one log. From one yard. So, and that's the advantage if you make it custom. Yeah, that if you're in the front of your yacht or in the back side, you see it looks like it's one tree.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
it tells you the whole history of the tree of the last 100 years. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So that's always nice. Yeah. Yeah.
You obviously like working with wood.
Yes.
Have you worked in this business a long time?
It's now I work here 36 years.
And
Yeah, I'm
how
getting
about-
old.
And you were saying your family?
Yeah, it's a family business. Yeah, I bought it from my father, and my father, he was during the days thinking on wood, and even at night he dreams about wood. Yeah. The same wood, Sapele Mahogany, but a complete different look. Yeah, because this is crown cut.
Right.
Yeah.
So you see the
Crown is always a little bit wider than the quarter cut. Yeah. But you see that cherry is completely different.
yes.
And I have to say that cherry can change in color
Will change in color.
and will definitely change in color.
right with
Yeah.
the sunlight and the
Yeah.
age.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
lighter, doesn't it?
It's yeah. Can
so
Cherry wood gets more red.
yeah, but even also more. It depends. It can be red, but it can also be not white, but lighter. It's not an easy kind of wood to work with.
So cherry has a nice color, but will darken and/or change color when exposed to sunshine. It is also harder to work. Mahogany, actually this is properly called Sapele, an African species in the mahogany family, so we keep calling it mahogany. Mahogany, Sapele, is gorgeous and will be great. Job done!
So mahogany is more stable.
It's more stable, more safe. It depends also. If you sail around the world, you have completely different temperatures. Of course, not much sun will come in, but still, yeah. So it will change. This is a more safer option. Yeah, that's more a challenge.
So it looks like Paul is probably going to get his wish here and get mahogany, and I'm getting convinced.
So how much wood do we need? Is this already sold, or is this?
No, this is not sold. This is if somebody wants this, we take it apart and we stock it, till an order will come. Yeah, so that's no problem. So actually, what you see is what you get. Yeah.
That's a very special thing for us.
Yeah. It's not that we use another lock. This is then the lock you will get. I think this will be a yacht.
For a 50-foot yacht.
Yeah, for a 50-foot yacht. Yeah. What do you prefer?
So we've made our decision. Crown cut mahogany veneer. And we found a lovely piece with blonde highlights, the same as I love in cherry. We've chosen the exact tree, so this is the exact veneer that will be laminated onto plywood and built into Distant Shores 4. Do you agree we've made the right choice? What's your favorite wood? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you'd like to see the results in person, Enksail Yachts is holding an open day on Saturday, April 22nd, so you can see our new boat in build at the Gebroeders van Enkhuizen shipyard in Makkum. I'll be there to show you around and answer questions about the boat. We're working with the builder to develop and promote Orion Yachts. Registration is required, so please contact the shipyard at this email address before making the trip.
Join us next time for more updates on the progress of Distant Shores 4 and for information on aluminum boat building. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Thanks for watching.
This is an oak, but this is an oak with nuts. This is now very popular in the kitchen industry. 5 years ago, this was waste. Nobody wants this. And now, everybody is fashion. Yeah. How long? The same with jeans. Now you see all the people with jeans with holes in it and everything. It's like this.